The 18 miles of coastline along the state of New Hampshire is just gorgeous, and the Seacoast Science Center is just on a beautiful stretch of land right there next to Odiorn State Park, and it's gorgeous. And my wife works at an elementary school, and they've taken kids there so many times, and we're very lucky to be joined by Natalee P. Martin. I think she's going to join us on screen here. She's the she's the Chief Advancement Officer of Seacoast Science Center in Rye. We say, hi, Natalee. How are you?
Hey, Natalee.
Hi.
Great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Yep, we just played the video. The Seacoast Science Center, a nonprofit marine science education organization located at Odiorn Point State Park in Rye. Lots of great exhibits for folks to enjoy of all ages. But you also offer a lot of programs and camps. Now, you must be gearing up for a busy summer season. What do you have coming up that people can enroll in?
We are. Thank you so much for having me. I do want to say I was a camper here 30 years ago, so it's very fun to be back and working here at the Seacoast Science Center. We are gearing up for a very busy summer season. We have summer camps that stretch from the end of June all the way to the end of August. Right now we're in the middle of our really busy school field trip season. So today we had 5 school groups. Tomorrow we have 4 more. And we're really excited to be welcoming school groups back that couldn't for a long time be with us. And they're just really getting a great education and a great experience being here with us every day.
I've got to ask about, because like I said, my wife works with a school, so they've come to the Seacoast Science Center. And just to see the wonder, right? The wonder of the little kids' faces when they're playing in the tide pools or just seeing a starfish, just their faces light up. And that's what you do. You see that every day. How does that feel?
It's true. It really is magical. You know, I'm in a really nice position just where my office is located that I can hear the delight from the kids outside. It's a really magical place to work, just to be able to see all of that every day. And what's really wonderful is that we have these programs like you saw in the video for every age group. So on Thursday mornings through the fall and winter, we have big fish, little fish. So we get the little babies, you know, little kids and toddlers that are running around. And sometimes they're coloring next to a fish tank. You know, their parents are picking them up so that they can reach in and hold the sea star. And then we have older groups that come in. We had some high schoolers in today. And it really is, just like you said, it was a magical place to see and see ocean conservation through their eyes, help them to understand, you know, its importance so that they can grow into individuals that really respect our ocean and take care of it.
Natalee, awesome. What's the most important lesson that you are hoping that people of all ages take away from this center and their experience with you?
Really good question. It's really about the conservation of our oceans. You know, we're in a really dynamic spot here in Odiorn Point, as you mentioned, and we really have this place to be this focal point for folks in the Seacoast and across New Hampshire to come and understand what it means to be ocean conservation, you know, savvy, and understand what it means to, you know, not use single-use plastics, and you know, that balloons can be, you know, really dangerous to our wildlife. And then we have a whole nother section of our organization that does marine mammal rescue, and so educating folks about staying away, you know, at least 6 feet away, you know, social distancing before it was cool to stay away from seals on the beach. And so we really hope that people come away with a more general understanding and deeper understanding of our ocean, and that we need to take care of it.
As a great organization as the Seacoast Science Center is, I mean, obviously you've got the best office view probably of any office in the state. But that also brings one of the other great things about it, and I've experienced it, and it's a lovely place to learn and to experience no matter what your age is. But the great thing about it is, with all of the, you know, the state park right next to you, it can be a day-long trip where you could go and you could picnic with your family. Yeah. You could spend the day and then go to the Seacoast Science Center and walk around and just talk a little bit about the grounds that you're on, because they're beautiful.
They really are, and we are so lucky to be able to take advantage of them. Just as staff, we take a lot of walking meetings because it's just too beautiful to just sit inside and be able to, you know, to go out there is really incredible. Our friends at New Hampshire State Parks have a food truck in the park this summer, which really does exactly what you mentioned. You can come for the entire day. The playground was just refinished through New Hampshire State Parks, and so we cut the ribbon on that last week with them. So we have a playground, we have the beaches, we have hiking trails, we have the science center, so you're able to come and, you know, cool off from the heat if you're here, you know, on a hot day in the summer, learn a little bit about what, you know, the ocean around us, see some cool fish in our tanks, and yeah, it really is a day-long destination.
And there's also all kinds of events that are going on. You've got the 2022 Atlantic Grill Music by the Sea concert series. Ooh. That starts up next month. Tell us a little bit about that and what folks can expect.
Yeah, we're really excited to be bringing back all 4 of our Music by the Sea concerts. So it's every Thursday night in July. We took a break, obviously, in 2020, and then we kind of eased back in with 2 concerts last year. And this year we're back to all 4. So tickets are available on our website. We usually see about 1,500 people every evening for that. We have a bunch of food trucks, and we, sell beer and wine, all the things, and to make it a really fun night for families. And they're always really well attended, really rain or shine. And we're excited to come back to that.
Natalie, before we let you go, I'm curious about one thing. You started this conversation by talking about how, as a child, you were at the Seacoast Science Center yourself. So now you are Chief Advancement Officer. I'm just curious, did that visit have an impact on your career path?
It really did, yes. And so Jim Chase, who's our CEO, refers to me in conversations with some of our donors and our board members as a unicorn, because I did, from a very young age, know that I wanted to go into fundraising. And very often folks in my, in our line of work in fundraising and development kind of fall into it from other areas in their career. But from a very young age, I knew that's where I wanted to be. I grew up here in Rye and, came here, like I said, as a kid, and now my kids are campers here too. So it really is a nice full circle moment to be back.
So when you see the look of wonder on the little kids when they come in, whether it's a school or just throughout the course of the day, you look at them and go, that could be me. This is just like me right there. That could, you're making
that was me. Yep.
Yeah. An impression, and your future marine biologists and people trying to conserve our oceans and save our oceans coming from right within the walls of the Seacoast Science Center.
Absolutely. We have a lot of the folks actually that work here. We're marine science fellows as high schoolers. The program that we offer for our high school students gives them high school credit across the state. So we have kids that come from all over and drive from quite far to be here with us for that. And some of them now work for us full time as naturalists, which is pretty amazing.
Well, congratulations. It is a wonderful resource and a wonderful place to visit and spend time. So that's congratulations on a job well done.
Thank you so much.
And if you care about the oceans and you want to help, you could also be a part of New Hampshire Gives here tonight and give to the Seacoast Science Center. Natalie, great to see you and continued success.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
Thank you.
Great job.
Natalie.
That's Natalie Martin, the Chief Advancement Officer of the Seacoast Science Center in Rye. It's a beautiful place.
Just awesome.
And those concerts, you're out there and there's a gentle breeze coming off the ocean. I know I'm just thinking about it. It's beautiful to be out there. If you've never been, I don't care if you're from Conway or Peterborough or wherever you are. It's worth the drive to go to the Seacoast Science Center.
It's beautiful, and it's perfectly located. Odiorn. Yeah. Odiorn State Park. What's Odiorn?
That's a good question. I'm not going to answer and be wrong. I have an idea, but I don't want to be wrong.
I have no
idea.
idea.
I will tell you, it's got historical. There's an old fortress built right on the grounds, and it's got picnic tables, and it's got a little playground there for you all along a rocky coast that you could take the kids out and they can learn and look in tide pools and see all kinds of ocean life. It's really a special resource to have in New Hampshire.
First time I went out.